You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning news.
Good morning. We begin with that breaking news from the Middle East, where President Obama is meeting with top Israeli and Palestinian leaders today.
2 rockets were fired from Gaza into the southern part of Israel. And ABC's Alex Marquardt is joining us this morning from Jerusalem with the details. Alex, when we talk about proximity here, just how close was the president to this attack?
Good morning, John. Good morning, Diana. Well, the president was safe in Jerusalem, which is about 40 miles northeast of this town called Sderot. The Israeli military confirmed that 2 rockets landed there, one lightly damaging a house, the second landing in a field and setting off a fire. There have been no claims of responsibility from Hamas or any other militant groups in Gaza. We've reached out to Hamas, but haven't received any response. Now, to be perfectly frank, 6 months ago, for example, this wouldn't even have raised any eyebrows. It would have been a non-event, something that wouldn't have caused any headlines because it was so common. Of course, today it's significant for 2 very big reasons. The first is that it violates the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas that followed after their conflict in November. In recent days, a Hamas official had warned that they would retaliate for what they said were Israeli military violations of that ceasefire. And of course, the second major reason is that President Obama is here for the next few days.
Alex, you mentioned that the rocket fired kind of small potatoes on a normal day. Obviously, the president, they are not small potatoes, but really a reminder of how far away those 2 sides are in a peace agreement.
Absolutely, not just between the Israelis and the Palestinians, but between the Palestinians themselves. The president this morning is meeting with Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority, which runs the West Bank. Hamas, the militant group, runs the Gaza Strip. So there's an argument to be made, as an analyst did to me earlier this morning, that this is Hamas's way of saying, or Gaza's way of saying, rather, we are here. Why aren't you talking about us? Why aren't you talking about Gazans? Why aren't you talking about Israel's blockade of Gaza? So there's a lot of work to be done to bring both Hamas and the Palestinian Authority together, but of course, even more work to be done to get Israel and the Palestinians back to the negotiating table, let alone finding a final peace agreement.
All right, Alex Marquardt, and that work is just now beginning live from our Jerusalem bureau. Thank you.